Hi friends, now let's get into the next session. Last time we had seen about supervised learning. Now let's get forward. So can you list what you see in this image? Yeah, we find trees, we find birds flying all around, and behind the birds we find a blue sky. In the sky we find some clouds. And over the picture here and there are some water markings. Yeah, maybe that's all I can see now. The question now is how did I recognize all these objects? So looking at the what we call birds, I don't find anywhere two birds have exact shape in this picture. Any two birds you take it, they totally are different, but still somehow we say that all these birds are of same type. The first thing is we say that they are birds, maybe because they are found in the sky above the tree. Our knowledge maybe helping us to identify them as birds. Fine, uh, flying birds. Some birds are sitting on the branches. Most of them are flying on the sky. Good. But how do we recognize each bird belong to the same class? Yeah, we can see that all the birds are of same type, same class. I don't find different types of birds, though they are visibly different, but still there is something in common. They all belong to same category, same type of bird, and all that. How did I know that? So something called features, maybe their shape, maybe their color, maybe their way of swinging their flag, maybe their tails. Many issues are there I can't explain, but yes, I can easily say that bird is different from the tree. Okay, let's get into tree, what we can find in the tree. Yeah, in the tree we can find branches, in the tree we can find leaves, in the tree we can find flowers. So how did I recognize that? Of course, by the shape, by the size, by the colors, I can differentiate them. But each one I call what is a leaf, what a flower, what is a branch, and all that. Then, if you look carefully, I can again say that there are different types of trees. How can I tell that? Again, depending on the sparseness of the leaves, depending on the sparseness of the branches, depending on the different way the branches are arranged, the different way the leaves are arranged, I can see that there are few different categories of trees are there. Ah, what all I'm talking about. On the background, I see blue color, so I think my knowledge says that it is something to do with the sky. In the sky, there are somewhere here and there white patches, and the knowledge says that it can be cloud, but whatever. What you call is not important here. Whether you call it a cloud or you call it an ocean doesn't make any difference. But what makes difference is we can find different types of objects. We can find different types of objects. like sky, clouds, birds, trees, branches, leaves, and all that. So these are the names we have given, but without knowing names also, I can say that there are different types of objects possible. And here, nobody is there to help me to say that a bird is different from a tree is different from the branch, or branch is different from the sky and all that. It's all river himself or herself is making out what exactly is going on here. That means the viewer is given with only the input and there is no labels attached to it. So there is nothing like this is a bird, this is a tree, this is a leaf and all that. Nothing is there, but yet we can make out that they are different. As if we can see that there are many birds found here, but I don't know what is the name of that particular bird, what species it is having, and I don't understand which type of tree it is and all that. But yes, I can say that there are different types. So there is something in common among all the objects which are appearing in the background of blue color. So I can categorize them into one class and all other things like clouds I can categorize other way, or the trees I can categorize in another way. Then trees I can subcategorize as branches, leaves, flowers, and all that. So there I can categorize them looking at what we call features. Yes, here nobody is there to train us that this is different, that is different. I just observe all around and find out that there are many different categories of objects available around us. So I learn myself that these are different categories. So I just try to find features of each object and see whether the features are of similar type or dissimilar type. If they are of similar type, I add them to the same class. If they are dissimilar, I say that they are belonging to different class. So that's what we learn without any teacher, without any supervisor. And that's what we call unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, we have only input. And from the input, we just try to create the rules, looking at the input and trying to identify the features from this input. We just form the rules, and these rules are further used to classify or reduce the dimension. So if you look at the shape of a bird and all that, so it has got a too complicated thing to describe. So when you try to describe a bird, it becomes too complicated. So if you put that in the form of input, then it will be too complex. So our unsupervised learning can help us in reducing that complexity. So we what we call as dimensionality reduction, or we can use it for classifying that the bird is one class, tree is another class, sky is another class, and the cloud is another class, and all that. So we may not know the name of them correctly, but we can say class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, and all that. And next time, if any bird is shown, then we can say that it belongs to class 2. If any cloud is shown, we can say that it belongs to class 4 and all that, looking at similarities and dissimilarities between the features of the object shown. So in future, once our classifier is ready, or once our dimensionality reduction system is ready, then when we give next new input, it can provide a proper result for that. So that is second way of learning, which we call unsupervised learning. So as of now, that's it. So More details coming in the next sessions. So keep watching. Thank you.